Deals with today's issues from a biblical perspective. You will be given the opportunity to call in and interact with us. Micah 6:8 says, He hath showed thee, O man, what is good, and what doth the Lord require of thee, but to do justly, and to love mercy, and walk humbly with thy God. Your financial support through the First Citizens Bank will be greatly appreciated. Account number 795-222. For more information, call 753-1113 or email at church668hope@gmail.com. See the Street 919 FM live in studio from your mobile devices or online. On your mobile device app store, download the Periscope app and search for Street 919 FM Live. And online in your browser, search www.pscp.tv/The Street 919 FM Live. See us live in studio on the Street 919 FM. Come talk with us.
Join us on a journey into the science and mystery of food. We all love to eat food and think that we know about food. But do we really know and understand the science behind food and the reasons why we suffer from lifestyle diseases? Do you know that most cancers are caused by our own eating patterns? That diabetes is not simply inherited, but is caused and induced by what and how we eat. Join Terry and George, nutritionist and health coach from Institute of Health and Fitness, for the series Fabulously Fit and Healthy at Any Age.
Tune into the Street 919 FM every Friday from 11:45 a.m. to 12 noon for this program.
The Street 919 FM is pleased to introduce their Gospel and Worship Church package. This package gives the churches an opportunity to spread the word of the Lord on a frequency which has a wide listenership. If you are interested in being a part of this campaign, please contact our sales department at 628-3460. The Street 919 FM Gospel and Worship Church package.
Hi there, I'm Lester Suglal, inviting you to join me on the first, second, and third Saturday, 8:30 p.m. to 11 p.m. for the program Slow Gospel Music, and on the fourth and fifth Saturday from 8:30 p.m. for an extended version of Slow Gospel Music on Street 91.9 FM.
Talk your talk, but we don't talk. Come talk with us.
The Street 919 FM.
The views expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of the Street 919 FM.
Hey, just in case you didn't know, every morning on the Street 919 FM, taking Sharon and Bruce Wayne, the titans of democracy. That's the morning show.
And now for the reading of the daily newspapers.
Well, a pleasant good morning to each and everyone, and welcome to this edition of the Titans of Democracy right here on the street, 919 FM. Well, let me apologize for being late this morning. Let me say a pleasant good morning to my lovely wife and children. Good morning, Mom. Good morning, Dad. Good morning, Auntie Did. Good morning, Auntie Cynthia. Hope you ladies are doing fine this morning. A pleasant good morning to you, all our callers, all our listeners, to all of our viewers online. For those of you that are locked on via the TuneIn app, via Radio Box, it's always good to have you guys on the inside. Well, I'd like to say a pleasant good morning also going on to Miss Sharon Felix and her entire family. Good morning to Antonio Telemark and his entire family. Good morning to the management and staff of the Street 919 FM. Good morning to Mr. Howard George and his family. So as I get ready to get into the online papers for today, Friday the 21st of June 2019, headlines in the Express: F grade for TNT. U.S. Department of State says this country has failed in fighting human trafficking. And Corpus Christi Mass in Spanish. So let's see what's happening on the inside. F grade for TNT. Despite increasing efforts to combat human trafficking, Trinidad and Tobago has failed to meet the minimum standards for the elimination of trafficking. This is according to the United States Department of State in its 2019 Trafficking in Persons report. Corpus Christi Mass in Spanish. As Venezuelan migrants coming to TNT continue to be a topic of widespread discussion, the Catholic Church sought to be inclusive yesterday and had part of its annual Corpus Christi Mass translated into Spanish. Walk a life of charity, priest tells parishioners. Catholic priest Father Leslie Tang Kai yesterday called on those gathered at St. Joseph RC Church, Baselet Street, Scarborough, to walk a life of charity. Young, a tragedy, but not in witness protection plan. National Security Minister Stuart Young said yesterday the murder of state witness Candy Ann McIntyre on Tuesday was a tragedy, but added that she was not in the witness protection program. Guard shot dead at casino car park. A security officer on duty at a Woodbrook casino was shot dead by Spanish-speaking men early yesterday morning. The murder toll stood at 237 up to late last night, while the toll for the same period last year was 257. The Buck pundit has been shot. A spiritual leader who attempted to exorcise a buck allegedly terrorizing a Gasparilla family in March was shot multiple times on Tuesday. Madness. 2 teens abducted, sexually assaulted in taxis. A 19-year-old Venezuelan national was abducted and sexually assaulted around 11 p.m. on Tuesday. 2 prisoners quizzed on hit. Police are investigating what they believe to be a link between 2 previous murders and the killing of Candy Ann McIntyre, who was shot dead in front of her young son at Santa Cruz on Tuesday. Licks for Jennifer. The Labour movement is disappointed in the performance of Labour Minister Jennifer Baptiste-Primus, a former trade union leader. Roger wants the truth, who advised the government to shut down state-owned Petrotrin And how much did the closure cost? We still on this? Seriously. Those are some of the stories making way in the Guardian, in the Express, sorry. Over to the Guardian. Migrants grab land. I wonder what that's about. Villagers land grabbing drug human trafficking in Caripichaima. There is said to be an invasion of Colombians and Venezuelans at Brickfield in Caripichaima, which are causing grave concerns by villagers who are claiming that illegal activities are on a rampant increase, including state land grabbing, drug trafficking, guns and ammunition trafficking, and human trafficking. Shot spiritual leader still hospitalized. Hotel school offers training for migrants. RC priests returned to old-time teachings. Hematologists, Venezuelans not eligible to donate blood for 1 year. New type of labor leaders needed, says PM. Muslim groups offer support to Venezuelan migrants. Hugh Wooding students place third despite funding woes. Central residents want rivers cleaned. TNT can learn from Dominica's recovery. Sought ERU credited for drop in serious crimes. Family still awaiting help after roof blown off. Mother-daughter assaulted during home invasion. Jean de la Valette arrives in TNT. Yes, that would have been since Wednesday. CCJ sends Guyana back to polls. And these are some of the stories making way in the Guardian. Let's see what's happening in the Newsday. Brazil secondary school joins the global fight to end child labor. Strengthening commercial ties with Cuba. Rain falls to dampen celebrations in Faizabad. Rain fails, to dampen celebrations in Faizabad. Garcia, schools got 3.1 million. Imbert NIS fund had 226 million deficit. Wow. Rain fails to stop hopeful Venezuelans. What is that? Is that still registration going on? What is that happening there? CSO to collect data on women and children. Regenerating the dairy industry. House passes licensing bill. Mayaro Rio Claro chairman back in court. And these are some of the stories in the Newsday. So as I open the lines this morning, my numbers are 342-0081, 771-1791, 466-5391. If you're calling from the US and anywhere abroad, 718-874-3860. Caller, good morning.
Morning, Mr.
Hey, man, good morning.
San Diego. Morning, everybody. According to Mammy Sauce, everybody. Mammy Sauce, morning to Pasley Street. Dina, wake up. Morning, Jackie. Morning, Sharon, my friend Sharon and Mover. Good morning, Mr. Thomas. Wake up. Good morning again to Sawaman, Faizabad, everybody, everybody, Jiman and Malcolm. Wake up. Love is the answer. May the good Lord bless and keep us in anything we do. Thank you. Love is the answer. Go on.
Yeah, man, bless. Miss Sharon Felix will not be in with us today. She's a bit under the weather today. At the top of the hour, we have our news headlines. That's going to be brought to you courtesy Green Dot Limited. Let me see if I can. So, F grade for TNT. Let me see what's happening there. Despite increasing efforts to combat human trafficking, Trinidad and Tobago has failed to meet the minimum standards for the elimination of trafficking. This is according to the United States Department of State in its 2019 Trafficking in Persons report. TNT, as such, maintains its Tier 2 position. Countries which do not fully meet the minimum standards of the Trafficking Victims Protection Act, TVPA, but are making significant efforts to do so. The report praised the TNT government for its efforts, including increasing anti-trafficking training, initiating investigations against 3 potentially complicit officials, initiating prosecutions, and establishing a new intelligence task force to improve investigations. However, the report said TNT still does not meet the minimum standards in several key areas, including conviction of traffickers. It noted that despite initiating prosecutions, TNT has yet to secure a single conviction under the 2011 anti-trafficking legislation. The government initiated 4 prosecutions under the anti-trafficking law, the report stated. The government reported no convictions for trafficking during the report period and had not yet convicted a trafficker under its 2011 anti-trafficking law. The report also made mention of anti-trafficking operations conducted earlier this year, which resulted in the identification of 19 potential victims and the arrest of 10 potential traffickers. In February, police said it cracked a major drug and prostitution ring during an exercise in West Trinidad, in which 19 South American teenage girls were rescued. However, the U.S. Department of State noted that only one of the 6 persons was charged under the Trafficking in Persons Act, while the other were charged for less serious offenses. The report criticized what it said was a lack of screening of migrants, refugees, asylum seekers for potential trafficking. As a result, it said trafficking victims, among them Venezuelans, have been penalized for immigration offenses. Some observers indicated that following police actions or immigration raids, officials, without screening potential victims for trafficking indicators, detained some foreign victims for violating immigration laws, even though those unlawful acts occurred as part of being trafficked, and traffickers may have compelled victims to commit them. Others reported the government kept these unscreened trafficking victims in the immigration detention facility instead of shelters for trafficking victims and without providing them victim care. The report added that there is no specialized care for child victims of trafficking, with at least 2 child victims being held at a youth detention center on immigration charges. The TNT government has recently concluded a 2-week exercise to register Venezuelan migrants in this country who will be able to live and work in TNT legally for a 1-year period. The report made no mention of this exercise but said existing laws regulating employment of migrants are weak and not comprehensive. It said migration labor laws need to be strengthened to prevent forced labor and exploitation. In its recommendations, the report called for the TNT government to ensure proper screening of trafficking victims so that they are not penalized for crimes that occurred during the exploitation, as well as to provide adequate funding for robust trafficking and investigations and victim services, including accommodations. Interesting. Call for greater effort. Funding must also be provided to ensure that language interpreters are available to law enforcement and victim care, it said, and greater efforts to prosecute and convict traffickers. While the report made mention of trafficking victims from the Dominican Republic and Colombia, it said Venezuelans are particularly vulnerable due to the economic hardship currently being experienced in their homeland. Traffickers are increasingly targeting vulnerable foreign young women and girls between the ages of 15 and 21 because of deteriorating economic conditions in their home country. Venezuelans are particularly vulnerable to trafficking, and there has been a large influx of Venezuelans to Trinidad and Tobago in recent years, it noted. Many victims enter the country legally via Trinidad's international airport, while others enter illegally via small boats from Venezuela, which is only 7 miles offshore. The report also noted corruption in the police service and immigration has been associated with facilitating prostitution and sex trafficking. A very interesting report. (342-0081) 771-1791-466-5391. If you're calling from the US and anywhere abroad, 718-874-3860. Caller, good morning.
Hey, good morning to you, my brother. How are you doing this morning?
Hey, I did cool, man. What's happening?
Well, I just out here listening to your program, taking in over these 2 days holiday here with drama, the internet, busy, bacchanal.
Hey.
But Bruce, you know the government of Trinidad and Tobago bringing a new part ferry. And here in the naysayers now.
Of course not. They can't find nothing on it.
They can't find nothing to talk about now. You had a look at the vessel, Bruce?
Yes, I did.
You know, you're hearing them, nobody want to swim, nobody want to dive, nobody want to, well, I shouldn't say nobody want to protest, because it had the 12-man protest today.
Uh-huh.
What I'm saying, the 12-man I say, or the 12-woman, which one?
Boy, I ain't sure, you know.
Well, nobody is sure. But I see here cut take place and all kind of thing.
Well, I hear so I ain't see, you know.
Yes, see?
No, I ain't see.
You go see, man. I go send something for you, man. How you mean you see?
Oh, gosh.
I go see, and by the internet, busy. But I want to tell the old Kingswood, it makes sense. You lose half of your followers. You know what? You can remember them old vehicle, Bruce, the old Kingswood?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My uncle had one of those.
The big and old and hard, and ugly. Well, Bruce, it's Bacchanal Friday, so I feel I'm slamming that. So I knocked on and listen, right?
Yes, my brother. Take care.
Okay, take care.
And with that, I go to my news headlines. Keep it locked to the Street 919 FM. We'll be right back.
From the street, 919fm.com. Here's what's happening.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago. I am Jason Thomas, and this is the 6 a.m. headlines on the street 919 FM, courtesy Green Dot Limited. In the headlines, a deadline extended for Trinidadian bond holders. U.S. passenger sues Caribbean Airlines. Regionally, a ninth American dies mysteriously in the Dominican Republic. And internationally, U.S. Senate votes to block President Donald Trump's Saudi arms sale. Those were the morning's headlines, courtesy Green Dot Limited. A major newscast comes up at 7 a.m. I am Jason Thomas. Do have a good morning, Trinidad and Tobago.
News from the street. 919fm.com.
So, welcome back on the inside. We continuing to take your calls right here at the Street 909 FM. You're listening to the Titans of Democracy. It is a Bacchanal Friday. 342-081-771-1791-466-5391. If you're calling from the US and anywhere abroad, or your match check at home, 718-874-3860. Caller, good morning.
Yes, good morning to my brother Bruce Wayne.
Hey, Andrew, morning. How are you doing this morning?
Well, after God, I'm well, and everything is good after the Almighty God.
Nice, man, nice.
And good morning to my sister Sharon.
Yes.
And good morning to each and every one where my voice is heard. Brother Bruce, I hear you read something about America and America talking to Trinidad.
Mm-hmm.
And when I listen to what you're saying, that is deceitfulness America showing us. Deceitfulness of the highest order. Because America cannot hold back the people's food, hold back their money, and the people run into other countries, and they're talking a pack of crap to us. You understand? America and these people, them is the slaves, them is slave children, the great-grandchildren, all kind of thing, you know. And they have a system they run with, you know, a deceitful system, you know. The state keepers and slave. You have sanction against the people. They have the money, sanction, embargo. They have the money. How could a man live in a house if you block up the outside and the man in the house, what little food he have, it must finish. It must finish. And the man running out to see if he could make a hole to get out, to see if he could get something, and you wanted to degrade Trinidad. It is the highest order of deceitfulness America that show me. I could talk for me. Because some people love America. America is heaven to them. America is not heaven for me. America is not heaven for me. Because I see too much of deceitfulness. You go in a man's country and mashing it up, mashing up every building. You're going to rebel. And you're telling me that is peace? That is peace? My Bible talk about that, you know. He said when man talking peace, look out, it's sudden destruction. You don't go for peace with guns and bomb and all kind of things. I'm talking about peace. I'm not stupid. I don't have education for man, you know. I have wisdom, knowledge, and understanding that the Almighty God give me. That is what I walk in this earth with. And they cannot fool me. All the universities they build, they cannot fool me. Because you know why? I see deceitfulness within them. Because the Bible talked to me about them. He said the heart is desperately wicked, evil, dwell it in the heart. How you could back a man? Because no food must go in. Nobody must trade it here. And they want to live good and I want to put blame on somebody else. God will deal with them. I always say that, From them, a young coming up and I see the kind of thing they do to the world. South Africa is one history. When they were back in South Africa, as they back them from here, they go back in the forest, they open up the same slave master to them and run them again. They keep opening up the forest for them, and they're taking it over. So they do the evilness within them. But God, the Almighty God who created the heavens and the earth, is going to deal with America and England and their alliance. He's going to deal with them. What you kind of earthquake and thing, you will see that God is going to apply to them. You watch and you will see. Have a blessed day.
Thank you. Caller, good morning.
Good morning to you, my brother.
Good morning, my sister. How are you this morning?
Well, as usual, you know the drift. I'm up. Thank God for the night, but I'm in the bed. I thank God for bringing you out this morning again, safe and sound.
Yes.
And greetings to you and your family, and all God's blessing to Sharon and her immediate family, and I hope she feels better. Hope everything is all right. And to the 91 family, a blessed morning. To each and every one of us, let us just walk back and just give God the praise this morning. It's too early. Let's give God the praise and just thank Him for His grace and His favor. Plenty people are making this morning. Plenty people went to bed last night and they are awake this morning. But to God be the glory, He has awakened us. The days before us, let us commit this day into His hand, all what we are about to do. Commit our community, commit our neighborhood, commit our neighbors' children, and most of all, commit the government and opposition. We have to pray for both of them that we will live peaceably in this world. And I want to say to everybody, those who are going through sadness, I empathize with you and we empathize with you. And those who are happy, make somebody happy. People live, love, and laugh. Life is too short. You can't afford to be angry and vex over everything because it can't solve anything. It's only God. He's the creator. He's the boss. Let us just tell Him what we can't understand, put it in His hands, leave it to Him. He will come true for us in His own time. Have a blessed and a wonderful morning. Love you, darling.
Love you too, my dear. Take care. Caller, good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Bruce Wayne.
Good morning, my dear. How are you this morning?
Bless up to God again to see another day in Jesus' name this morning.
Yes.
Blessed love to Miss Sharon Felix and her family. Well, I hear that you're not well, but the Lord will make you well. Only He could do it. Blessed love to Trinidad and Tobago. Blessed love to Mommy Sauce, Iva, Angie, Onika. Blessed love to all my family callers, my four corners of my area, Safi Street, Nova, Beacon, Sumaka, Paradise Heights also. Blessed love. Oh, yes. I was always saying just now I have to be forced Mr. Bruce Wayne to talk Spanish, but I know anything about Spanish, much less African. I can't talk anything, right? Lord Father, Trinidad. Well, let's take heed, take heed, that's the most important word, heed. Right? Because I take heed of all different things I'm facing right now. Mr. Bruce?
Yes.
What more can I do? And what more can we take? Mr. Andrew, words of wisdom is the answer in truth. So blessed love, again, to my professor, Deep South, Chak Lady, Peacemaker, each and every one, who I left out, love in the heart. Okay?
Yes.
I will call you because I have to make some movement again here. Michelle and I will call you, don't worry. Because I was overwhelmed, you know, after studying will take place in my life, okay? So only God can help me. Okay, Mr. Bruce?
Yes, my dear.
Yes, okay.
So at this time, I get ready to pay some bills. I can't take any more calls right now. The ads are going to come up. I have just about a minute again. So I don't want to cut off your contribution. So we won't take the call. We're going to pay some bills. When we return, we continue to take your calls. Keep it locked to the street 919 FM, the Titans of Democracy. It's Bacchanal Friday. Let's talk on the street.
The official station that defends the nation.
The annual Matlock Fisherman Festival is here again. 3 massive days in the beautiful village of Matlock. Starting Friday 28 June with a big welcome party for everyone with lots of fish food, drinks and entertainment to blow you away. Then on Saturday 29 June, it's the main event. It's the annual Matlock Fisherman Fest featuring the boss himself, Iowa George.
Come and front for your blessings. Come and front for your blessings.
Alongside a cast of top radio DJs, including Tech Sound, Kabuki, Nigel Bob, Trapstar, DJ Sky, and many more. Gates open from 6 p.m. and we're fetting till the next morning. This year, a small entrance fee will be collected, so hurry and get your $100 ticket from Darrell's Famous Foods, Valencia, Arima, Randy, and all bars on the North Coast. Also look out for the Matlock tickets for $60 from committee members. Remember, on Saturday 29 June, the only place to be is the annual Matlock Fisherman Fest. Then on Sunday 30th June, we introduce for the first time Matlock Fisherman Cool Down from 11 a.m. till midnight. Admission is free. So come early to secure your space. For more information, call the Matlock Fisherman Hotline at 361-1752.
Enhance your home today. Give yourself the comfort and style that you crave with furniture from Stylus Furniture Limited at 2 locations, number 51 Rushworth Street, San Fernando, and number 101 Craignash Village, Princestown. Select furniture with intricate designs and colors that give your home or office that special look. Visit or call today, 652-2542. Stylus Furniture Limited, for the style in you.
News from the street. 919fm.com.
News from the street.
News from the street.
From the Street 919 FM news team.
Delivering the facts on the biggest stories.
Informing you on matters of public interest.
Preparing you to face the world throughout the day, every day.
Current affairs.
Politics.
Public service announcements.
Sports, business, and more.
With major newscasts at 7 a.m.,
10 a.m.,
noon,
and 4 p.m.
News from the street.
The street news team of Jason Shields,
Rebecca Elias,
Sharon Felix,
Jason Thomas.
We keep you in the know.
We keep you in the know Monday to Friday.
News from the street. The Street 919 FM News.
News from the street.
We let you know what's happening.
Here's what's happening.
At Green Dot, we're making it easier for you with the all-new G-Dot customer portal. Get 24/7 access to your account from all your smart devices. View your account status. See your active services and hardware. View your balance. Pay your bills. set up recurring payments, and more. Simply visit gd.tt today and register with your account number and email address to access this service. The all-new G.Dot customer portal. It's just one of the ways Green Dot is making it easier for you. Green Dot, improving and simplifying lives.
The Street 919 FM is pleased to introduce their Gospel and Worship Church package. This package gives the churches an opportunity to spread the word of the Lord on a frequency which has a wide listenership. If you are interested in being a part of this campaign, please contact our sales department at 628-3460. The Street 919 FM Gospel and Worship Church package.
Win mega money now! $19 plus $26. That's right. Playway making your money mega. Win $19 plus $26 with the Playway Mega Ball today. With only 2 white balls, that's a 1 in 3 chance to win 90 times your bet for just an additional $1 minimum. Win mega money with a $19 to 1 mega ball. Mega Ball wager cannot exceed base Playway wager. Make your mark today with Playway Mega Ball. Players must be 18 and over. Play responsibly.
You want to find something great to do with your Tuesday nights? You want to learn and understand the true reason for Jesus? Then join us every Tuesday night from 8 to 9 p.m. for the program, This Same Jesus, the program that puts Jesus in his rightful place in our hearts and in our homes. Let's bring church home to you. Join us every Tuesday nights from 8 to 9 p.m. with your hosts, Kempes and Kevin. Be inspired, be blessed right here on the Street 91.9 FM.
Falling in love with Jesus.
This is Wayne Delamore, Head Consultant and Director of Natural Health Solution. With over 15 years of experience in clinical nutrition and microscopy, we specialize in early detection and prevention. We incorporate evidence-based nutrition and science-driven analysis. Tune in to our educational program every Wednesday at 8:05 to 8:55 a.m. right here on the Street 91.9 FM. For appointments, call 222-2189 or 304-5816. At Natural Health Solutions, we offer a natural solution to healthy living.
Better vision for your physical eyes, and through the eyes of faith, let healing arise in your mind, body, and spirit. At Natural Healing Ministries, we teach kingdom principles for living that brings the blessing of God to your mind, body, and soul.
NHM Professional Associates are located at number 10 Moody Stewart Street, Monrepos, San Fernando. For more info, contact Dr. Desmond Phillip at NHM on 349-3494.
NHM Professional Associates can be heard live on the Street 919 FM every Saturday from 9:05 to 9:55 a.m.
Come talk with us.
Real issues, hard talk.
Real talk on the Street 919 FM.
Oh, Bacchanal.
So we're back. If you're just joining us, you're locked on to the Street 919 FM. This is the Titans of Democracy, and we are having our Bacchanal Friday today, yes? So you can call me up 342-0081, 771-1791, 466-5391. If you're calling from the US and anywhere abroad, or even your Magic Jack at home, 718-874-3860. Caller, good morning.
Good morning, Bruce.
Hi, good morning. How are you this morning?
I'm blessed.
Very nice.
Bruce, it's a long time I ain't get into the station, you know. I ain't call Amarafa.
Okay.
Because your station and Sharon's station. Hey, good morning to Sharon. Sharon, how are you? Yes, Bruce. All your station is top of the line.
Thank you very much.
You know? But, you know what I want to call the ask the nation? So many things are happening, and I just listening. But all I could do is to call on Jesus. And I ask any nation too, first thing when we get up in the morning, pray for our country. Pray for our country and all of the people who come in here, pray and ask God that everyone will have a sound mind, a peace of mind. Lord, send them out there and help them to think right and to think about people, think about not taking a life, you know.
Yes.
Let us ask God these things first thing. Then we could pray for our home and ourselves and our village, you know, because too many things are happening. And we can't do nothing about it because this is the time. Okay?
Yes.
So we just have to go with the flow and call on God. Yes. We cannot do anything about what's taking place. All right?
Yes.
I hope the people will understand that, you know?
Yes.
That's all I have to say, Bruce. You have a blessed and wonderful day, right?
You too, my dear. Take care.
Okay, then. Bye-bye.
Caller, good morning.
I like that one with the lady, boy. Live, love, and laugh, Bruce. That is the way it's supposed to be, boy. Not mayhem, boy. People call them mayhem right throughout the world. Mayhem means pain and suffering, all that people. People must make people smile and laugh, boy. And the people call them mayhem, boy. I mean, suffering, boy. Why do I kind of thing, you know? Today's World Refugee Day, TNT. And when I study here, boy, of what caused refugees in the world, you know, boy. Thank God we have good governance in this country, you know, because we not refugees, no, in the world, you know. Maybe seeking employers, maybe seeking to get a visa or green card in America and go and better yourself, have a better job or something, so uplift yourself and all. But what's me? To be a refugee in our next country, family having divided, Bruce, it's not an easy thing, it's not an easy thing to go through. I study how Chavez take billions of dollars, boy, Bruce, to buy military equipment, billions of dollars, you know, boy. Like we're going to fight some war with some America or somebody, it shall never take place. I'm going to have to belong to the people. This is what the government is trying to do. Spend the money on poor people to social services. That is what they're trying to do. Not waste the money like all our government are doing. Bruce, right now, I watching BBC, Bruce boy. I watching a sad story about people and looking at that. 25 or 50 billion dollars that they want to spend. A country like India wants to send a spacecraft on the moon. Well, America already do already, boy. Like people, like thousands of fine for water, boy. Certain parts in the country have no water. When I'm watching Ebola in Africa, boy. Eh? And people wasting money in military equipment, boy, and people suffering, boy, in some country. Bruce, we lucky here, boy. Thank God we have a good government. We lucky. Tell you we lucky. When I watch today Refugee Day TNT, when I watch that scene all over the world, it's upsetting, boy. Thank God we shouldn't that, Jan.
Yeah, man.
A little bless up by Bruce here.
Yeah, man. Caller, good morning.
Good morning, Bruce.
Morning. How are you going?
Good. Good morning, Mano. And thank you for waking me up. Bruce, listen, you read a report there that is very interesting. Where the report came from? I've missed that part.
It came from the United States Senate just now. I'm going to tell you.
Oh, God, I want to know where.
Yes, Papa, it came from the Department of State, the United States Department of State. That was its trafficking in persons report for 2019.
Well, what they know all that, and what's the name? Andrew was right. Oh, they know all that. They could say all that. Why the hell America don't let go the people money and the gold, and for the people to be able to get food and to mind the people? But they so want to suffer Maduro that they're going to do all that, and they know you could come to talk all that about Trinidad, what they didn't do and what they didn't do and what they should have do. But we are not in the ocean. We don't have the landmass like what America have. And they want to close their borders and stifle them on the border of Mexico. And you come in to talk all that down here. They're too unfair.
But look, just
it's time they stop doing that throughout the world.
Just recently, Trump wanted to sell weapons to Saudi Arabia so that they could fight Iran.
You can imagine this, and to know that what's going on in the States with that man. You want to take out other people and say they're illegal, and you, from all it's showing, you shouldn't even be there. Look, the bacchanal surrounding that man. He shouldn't even be there. And you're trying to cause this disruption in the world. What happened to this man? What happened to them? And you have sensible people around that man playing the fool. But listen, if it is, you see, we too, I hope that the National Security Ministry and them really come down strong on the people who keep bringing these people into the country illegally. And the people going to come now and make all kind of sad story. Oh, police run them. Police tell them, come back Monday, come back who did last. That's a lie. Because I listened to the news, I hear a man saying he ran straight from the boat. He come from the boat this morning. The registration closed. Where they go in, how many will the Trinidad and Tobago take? Or they want to overrun the population? And I reading where they had all these information stick up all over Venezuela about Trinidad offering migrants a year and to come in the country and work for a year with card. Special card. The Minister of National Security didn't send and call them, It's the Venezuelans and their family here who report that and voice that all out in Venezuela. He was trying to count the people who were here. That is what the registration was about. He didn't invite Venezuelans to come here by the millions. We have 1.3 million people here. Well, we can take more than 1.3 Venezuelans. So what will happen to us? And that is what the America should be looking at. You're trying to talk about laws and laws when you have people trying to overpower our population. That's one reasonable, man. I could understand why Andrew does be so vexed in the morning. I agree with him. Thank you, Bruce.
Yes, Zina, take care. Caller, good morning.
Blessed morning to you, my brother.
Hey, my brother. How are you doing this morning?
Well, good to be in the land of the living. God is always the boss.
Yeah, man.
The world world. I'd rather say the world world is everybody, every country in this world wants money. But don't talk about Trinidad and Tobago. We had a past regime with God with everything. Financial wise. And we have some trade union leaders here. Like they want more money than the past regime. And blowing blank people's mind. I wonder what we really want in this country. We're now coming out of a recession. And everybody has money. And then watching the past regime make on with everything. Roger never come clean with the Pfizer Accord. And Mr. Summer Watson Duke, he want to shut down the country. Lord have mercy on me. Boy, Bruce, all I could do is lock down and listen to these wicked people who have care about this country and only on money. You have a safe and blessed morning. Morning, Sharon.
Yeah, man.
Man, I heard you as usual. And morning to the titans of democracy of God.
Yeah, man.
Oh, Bacchanal.
Caller, good morning.
Hi, good morning to you.
Hi, good morning. How are you this morning?
I am
great.
Nice.
Let me just put down my radio, eh? Right. Bruce, you're looking at Trump rallying, all the craziness that he's doing, and it reminds me of the Monday Night Forum, Bruce. Don't you think it's the same mindset that these people, he lies over, 10,000 times, and yet you have these people absorbing everything that he's saying. And it's so much like this Monday Night Forum, where this lady is lying, and yet these people are blowing whistle and clapping. Isn't that amazing? That even in this modern time, that we have such gullible people, Bruce.
Yes.
It is amazing. Well, and what you leave to the younger people, when older people like myself, I mean, you have information out there, as Mr. Charles says, and you know this corrupted UNC government party. You know what they've done, and yet you see people. Bruce, look, I go on.
All right.
Have a great day.
You too, my dear. Take care. There's something that I have noticed for a while now, that most of the younger people are paying very close attention to what is happening around them, meaning in the country and everything, right? And a lot of them realize what the government is trying to do. A lot of them seeing what the opposition is doing, all right? And they draw into their very own conclusions as to what should and should not be. So a lot of them are really thinking and not just being brainwashed by whatever is thrown out there. A lot of them, when you check some of the people that just want to be ignorant to everything, and unfortunately you look at them and you try to understand where they're coming from and why they're coming from that particular place. Sometimes you yourself get lost. Do not let anybody taint your understanding of what is happening around you. Always remember that. 3420081 7711 791 4665391. If you're calling from the US and anywhere abroad, 718-874-3860. This is the Titans of Democracy. It's Bacchanal Friday right here on the Street 919 FM. There was another story in the Express that I wanted to read. I don't know if I will have the chance to read it. Let me see if I can find it. Where is it? Or maybe I may just get a piece of it, I don't know. How big is it? Well, it's not very big, but let me see. Who advised the government to shut down state-owned Petrotrin, and how much did the closure cost? The name of the story is Roger Wants the Truth. Those were some of the questions raised yesterday, but that would have been Wednesday, at the Labor Day rally at Charlie Junction, Faizabad. Joint Trade Union Movement, JTUM leader Ansel Roger, said the nation was still waiting on the government to reveal the truth about the oil company. From the very beginning, it was a campaign of lies, deceit, and disinformation. Let me make it clear from the onset that it was the Oil Fields Workers Trade Union who, from inception, demanded the resurrecting of Petrotrin, not the last government, and certainly not this government. They wanted the country to forget that there was a memorandum of agreement signed on April 3rd, 2018, last year, with a commitment by both the union and the board to work together to properly restructure Petrotrin, he said. My sentiments remain the same. So let me put it another way. You have a lemon tree and it's not bearing anymore. It withers away. What do you do? leave it there and hope that more lemon will come? Or do you try and cut down the tree and remove it before it falls and damages somebody? You cannot continue to run a company at a deficit. And the hurtful thing about it is the guys that out there on the mics and talking hard and screaming down the place and they want answers and they know the answer, but they can't tell the people that. This issue is not going to stop, but I can tell you we're not giving it much more light. You cannot run anything at a deficit, my friend. Always remember that. Caller, good morning. Hey, man, good morning.
Well, you think Roger know what you said it, no, said it? But Roger have a way he had to live it, and he had to live without working hard. So much thousands of listen. They can't go forward with nothing because everybody's starting to jump on the government side now. Because of all the country moving forward. It's only they trying to pull the tail, trying to pull back the tail of this country. We have to get rid of, well, not get rid in the sense that get rid of him, but we have to get rid of it out of our mind. We don't know exactly what is going on in the country, and you just have to keep telling them people that those kind of things what you talk about.
Man, what's going on there? Caller, good morning. Hey, lost it. What's going on here? Caller, good morning.
Yeah, good morning again, my brother.
Hey, Andrew, morning.
Who did answer the question? Who tell them to close down petrol train?
Your boy Roger.
Roger? These people lack of wisdom, you know. They really, really lack of wisdom. I just don't know how these people end up with this kind of post, boy. So you're talking to people who have sense, who have wisdom, knowledge and understanding. That was the next Caroni Limited, you know. I'm telling you, that was we were young at the time, and we used to get vexed with Dr. William. Every year you're pumping money into Caroni Limited. Every year, you know, and that come like a fun. And Dr. William never take the time to say, hey, we're not making money, they shut it down. If Dr. William had did that, this country would have saved plenty of money. And a lot of them who get rich from Caroni Limited would have never get rich. And that is what happened to Petrotrain. You're not making money, close it down, it's taxpayer money, tell Roger, taxpayer money, pay not his money, it's taxpayer money. And we cannot run it, it's shut down. The government shut it down. We put the government in power. The government had that authority to shut it down. Have a blessed day.
Yes, ma'am. All the different issues we've been having, it has been ironing out piece by piece, one at a time. It may be slow, but it is sure. And that's what we need to look at. Caller, good morning. Hello?
You think any government wants to stop Bruce?
Why?
You think any, let me repeat the anti-man, you think any government wants the citizens of our country to suffer? $22 million are more than overtime, Bruce. Check that kind of money, Lord. What's that, boy? That was a total disrespect to the taxpayers of this country. But let me show you something, Roger. Roger is a man to sing for himself, and he is stupid. Duke is our next one. Duke wants to be the Prime Minister to send back to Tobago. He could run this country like Dr. Keith Christopher Rowley. Roger could run this country. But I just study them now. They may start watching now. They may start a pack of fools in a way. They may only sing for the suffer because they could get something from our government, you know. That's all them concerned about, you know. They make care who dead and who suffer in this country, you know. The Prime Minister trying his best to run back this country and bring it back how it was, you know. But, Bruce, you know, But it's a drone, right?
Yeah.
A drone could carry bomb, could kill people. Don't feel that drone is only to macro, you know. So Iran shoot down American drone. Trump said that drone in people place violate the airspace. Right? So they had a right to shoot down the damn drone. Iran shoot it down. You think Iran could send a drone in America? Knowing what happened in 911? But they shoot down that before in the seas of America. So Trump and them, there's only talk. Send up a drone in people's place, violate the airspace, they shoot it down, and they want to start a thing like provocation down. Eyes are not like justice. Make it who is Muslim, Hindu, Christian, or what. Fear is fear. That is provocation. It's testing out Iran or what. Boy, America get real now, man. Trump get real now. Do something good now, Trump. I stop being a hater, boy. Yeah, later.
$22 million a month in overtime, but no production, very low production. Come on, madness. We're gonna pay some bills when we come back. We're gonna continue with our discourse. We're gonna continue taking your calls. This is the Street 919 FM. You're with the Titans of Democracy. It's Bacchanal Friday. Madness.
We know the streets because we talk to the streets.
Come talk with us on the Street 919 FM.
Join Pastor Kelvin Harry Narayan and friends right here on the Street 919 FM every first, second, and third Sundays in the month from 8:05 p.m. to 8:55 p.m. for the Way, the Truth, the Life Ministry. For further information, call 686-3845 or 770-9915. God bless you.
The Gospel of the Kingdom radio program with Gilbert James is now on the Street 919 FM every second and fourth Thursday from 8 to 9 p.m. and every first and third Sunday from 12 a.m. to 5 a.m. Monday. The Bible says the Gospel of the Kingdom shall be preached in all the world as a witness to all nations, and then the end shall come. For more info, call 652-0924 or 298-4540 and join us every second and fourth Thursday from 8 to 9 p.m. and every first and third Sunday from 12 midnight to 5 a.m. Monday for the Gospel of the Kingdom radio program with Gilbert James.
See the Street 919 FM live in studio from your mobile devices or online. On your mobile device app store, download the Periscope app and search the Street 919 FM live. And online in your browser, search www.pscp.tv/the Street 919 FM live.
See us live in studio on the Street 919 FM. Come talk with us.
Are you suffering from low energy, poor digestion, and sluggish bowel movement?
Well, Healthy Life Package is here to help you.
The Healthy Life Package is a 6-day package that cleans the blood, cleans parasites from the digestive system, removes toxins, increases energy levels, frees the bowel movements, reduces inflammation, improves blood circulation, regulates blood pressure, and reduces blood sugar for the price of only $660. To buy a package or for more information, call the Street 919 FM or call 271-5443.
When it
comes to healthcare, you deserve the best. Health and Wealth Lifestyle with Nicole Huggins, Empress Judy and Associates provide the best assessment services and nutritional supplements you need. Health and Wealth Lifestyle can help you to live your life to the fullest where your health is concerned. We encourage you to make healthy lifestyle changes. Come on down to Health and Wealth Lifestyle and have your blood and body analysis done. Experience our amazing Ionic Foot Detox, which is followed by a soothing foot massage. Located at number 254 Eastern Main Road, Barataria. Numbers to call 1-868-288-1108 or 1-868-275-8359. Join us on the street 909 FM every Thursday from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. where we bring you information and education all about your health. Remember, your health is your wealth, and prevention is always better than medication.
The Street 919 FM is pleased to introduce their Gospel and Worship Church package. This package gives the churches an opportunity to spread the word of the Lord on a frequency which has a wide listenership. If you are interested in being a part of this campaign, please contact our sales department at 628-3460. The Street 919 FM Gospel and Worship Church package.
Gap Man Limited specializes in products that cater to all your health needs. The Male Enhancement Package targets the areas of the body that contribute to erectile dysfunction. The Male Enhancement costs $1,400. The Gap pills are priced at 250 pills for $500 and 500 pills for just $900. For the best in eye care, get the super combination of a Super Bright and the Body Healer. To improve the heart's function and circulation, get the Gap pills and Formula C. To get a total body cleanse daily, use the Gap Body Healer and Big C, all for a super low price of $1,300. To order your products from the Gap Man Limited, call 628-4531 for products that cater to all your health needs.
We know the street because we talk to the street.
Come talk with us on the Street 919 FM.
So welcome back on the Inside as we continue to take your calls. Caller, good morning.
Morning, Bruce.
Morning.
Bruce, I would love to go to the school where we learn maths. I want to know how you run a company at a loss.
Boy.
I want to learn that maths so bad because you make $2 million here and you earn $2 million so your job level, you make nothing. You start salary, you step here. You're using December money in September. So when December come, how are you paying people? The government then?
Yeah,
so you're the government, you're the government that pay people all the time.
Right.
Every 3 months, you're the government bill you every 3 months. Right? You reach and work 8 o'clock, 7, 8, you reach and work. You leave and work 2 o'clock to go and pull a well. A well that's taking about 5 hours to pull, you leave and work 2. So no one pull out. You're different playing card, eh?
Yeah.
And lineman.
Yeah.
You're playing card and lineman on the compound. You're leaving 2 long to go and pull a well. I was taking 5 hours to pull. And service. 5 hours it's taking. So when you leave 2, to reach wherever you're reaching, when you reach then you want to then the company, the country, had to pay that overtime. And every day, every time you have to pull a well, that's what you're doing. Right? So men get ridiculous money to go with. Right? And you're the country to pay for that all the time. And you're not living every 3 months, every 3 months you cap your workers, and you're the government to pay every 3 months. So what the other people in the country who wasn't working there? Them are issues, then? No, them are issues. Roger is mad now. Yeah, listen about it. Next time Mr. Watson joke, all of a sudden he wanna shut down. If I'm not for shut down, those you what they call last couple of years. Before the government campus open, every Monday morning he shut down some office, some ministry, some office. Just here on TV now. Government campus open now. He had nothing to shut down. So all of a sudden he was shut down the country. He didn't want to shut down the country when Munyal say take a 5%. He was the first man on sign. After he signed, he was on high.
Yeah, he wasn't hearing from him at all.
He don't want to shut down the country then. But they must feel people shopping and the people lower them and the people don't remember them. All of a sudden you are shut down the country. You understand? All of a sudden. You don't head of a union. Here what you doing? People you taking the union money where you don't have that authority to do. And giving people incentives to come match with you. So how that money come back in the union? When you go on your way just now, how that money come back? Because you know that's your money. You understand? So you could do what you want. Because you're the president, I wouldn't call the election because you're going to vote out. It's either you want to be a leader or you want to be a politician. It can't be both. And that's the game he's playing. So all of a sudden he wants to shut down the country and he's so care of the country. You don't care about all he care about is being on TV.
Yeah.
That's all he care about. And he does something. Somebody has to write. Somebody has to write and let him talk because you can't tell me you're a leader. And your vernacular is stink and dirty, evil. That's what you're going to talking about. If you end up, God forbid, a leader, that's how you're going to negotiate. That's how you're going to talk to foreign governments. Really? Stink and dirty. You cannot be talking so every time on a platform. If that's their attitude. And next thing too, I would love to ask all of them, right? All of a sudden, they feel like the Corona country. We're in a country is nothing like we're in a union. So I don't know who tell them that we're in a country. We're in a country is nothing like we're in a union. How are you going to pay social workers? How are you going to keep social programs open? How are you going to keep down inflation? How are you going to do all that? You know nothing about that. All you know is where I get paid, your money, protest. I don't understand them for them. Boy, these for them, all they care about is themselves and be on TV. That's all they care about, nothing else. They don't care about the nation. Because you could not tell me, when the other squad was ripping up the country, you didn't walk out there and protest for that. So you know what? You're not something, but now you ain't getting nothing. And all of a sudden, we can an evil PNM.
Yeah.
Okay, we can an evil PNM, right? All I'm saying is same song. We can an evil PNM. Because you know why? PNM, Republic country. PNM, Independence night, try to change the whole law. When all watching files with the chairman, then trying to make over law. PNM do that. But you know what? PNM we can an evil. Anyhow, Bruce, I talk enough. Have a nice day.
You too, my friend. Take care. Caller, good morning.
Hi, morning, Bruce.
Hi, good morning. How are you this morning?
Okay. Morning to my Felix. Hope she feels better soon.
Yes.
Union leaders have failed to inspire me for a long while. Because on the platform, the speech is always the same. It's always adversarial and it's always about the government not doing anything, whichever government it is.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm saying they need to start to inspire members again, to get new members, to look at the new entrants who coming out of these secondary schools and now coming into the workforce. They need to be inspiring those persons. But young persons are no longer attracted to the unions because the message is always one of march and shut down and they do not squeeze and all that. We need to start to think different, right? This dead horse that Mr. Roger keeps beating, it's getting boring and tiring now. What he should be doing, he should be looking at ways in which that the OWTU could be a part of the new alignment of the oil. company, the new techniques and stuff like that.
Yep.
Right? Why didn't he not take the money when he was offered his package? He should not take it. Right? The march from down south to town and make a whole lot of you, and then you would do nothing after. Right? Mr. Joseph Speaker must shut down the country. That is very responsible. When you shut down a country, a lot of things happen there. Public servants are the ones who do all the paperwork to facilitate whatever bureaucracy and stuff that has to happen in order for the country to make money. So the same public servants who want to shut down the country, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you're asking for a raise in salary and stuff like that. So you're kind of counterproductive. What you should be doing is trying to wrap up the 2 consecutive negotiation period that's outstanding so that we can get our increases in salary. Since 2013, we haven't got the increase in salary. We haven't gotten anything. Those are the things we should be studying and look to sit at the table with the CPO, right, and negotiate for terms and conditional employment. Because when you're out on the street, a union loses the power out on the street. The power of the union is at the negotiation table negotiating with the CPO. Sitting at the table negotiating with management or whoever it is.
Yeah.
When you're out on the street there, you have no power. So we have to really get a new breed of labor leaders. Their time has passed. They did what they had to do. But we're within a new time and now, technology, information at our fingertips. We have these millennials coming out here now who are not thinking like they were thinking in the 30s, 40s, 50s, and 60s. Those times were relevant back then. What those leaders would have done back then was very relevant and important to what has happened with us now.
Yeah.
Because of what they would have done, we are able to enjoy things like sick leave and vacation and have a grievance procedure enshrined in our constitution and all that. However, that time has passed where everything is about marching and picketing and stuff. This era doesn't really call for that. Those things are last resort. We have to have a new thinking. Productivity has to increase. Efficiency has to increase. Because if you give somebody 5 chairs to in 5 days, and they do it very professionally, everything. But then another person built 10 chairs in 3 days, who has been more efficient?
Mm-hmm.
We have things like that. There's a difference between productivity and efficiency.
Thank you
so we
very
want a public
much.
service that is productive and efficient so that we get the best out of the 8 hours when we go to work.
Yes.
Management give us our tools to work with, and we work in a safe space, and we in turn get a salary where we have to be productive and efficient. Those are the things we have to start talking. Management have their part to play, workers have their part to play, and if we meet at 50-50, we could get something done. Mr. Bruce, you have a blessed day and
You too, my dear. Beautiful contribution. Thank you. Beautiful contribution. No productivity, no efficiency, no nothing. But you want a raise in pay. You want the company to continue to run at a deficit. Seriously? It's time for elections and all them union, them change all the leaders. Because they ain't thinking. Really not thinking. Either that or they just don't care. And I'm sure a lot of you that listen to us are represented by some union in some form or fashion. What is your union doing for you? How is your union assisting you? And how is your production and your efficiency at your workplace? Caller, good morning.
Good morning,
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. How are you this morning?
I'm all right.
Nice.
Could you remember during the past regime when the public servants were aggressively requesting an increase of a certain percentage? And Mr. Watson Joke, who still is their leader, played the role of CPO and informing them that they had to accept less because the government is not able to pay that amount of money. Yes, they eventually got an increase on what was settled for when another section got an increase. So he said, well, right, I want that too. But he was the man who played CPO for them. The government doesn't have the wherewithal to afford that and so on. Now he wants all sort of big increase and all kind of things. Thank you.
Thank you. So I'm getting ready to do our national newscast. It comes to you courtesy Street 919 FM. Let me see if I can take a quick call. Caller, quickly. Good morning.
Hello, good morning. I said back on outside, it's arguing it's quick and fast, right? If I have a certain group of people in this country, they have a security firm, right? They get the contract to the airport, and they carry the men and them for training, everything, about 150 men. But once they pay them $15 and $16 and $17 an hour, right? The next company is out in the airport, right? $23 an hour, that airport security is talking about, right? All right? 23 hours. When the men and them, after all the training they went through, realize that, hey, they did underthink. They decide to run and go on to the next company. So no one for them to start the contract, they can't start the contract. You understand? Because they don't have the men. You understand? So the company that previously before, they extended for 6 months. Right?
Yeah.
And let them put the whole thing in order. Now they're advertising all over social media, $23 an hour. But only the same people that are Trinidad don't like to work, so they rather hire the Venezuelans and them. But let's say that. But if pay people a proper salary, they like to say Trinidad don't like to work. Oh, you got to have me cleaning your there, which is for $200 a day, but I want to pay me $150. We expect me to come out here, so you don't come out and pour down 100%. I will never pour down 100% and go look like a lazy. Pay me a proper wages. We try to understand. And when you're done now, you go move me and bring somebody to see clean that same yard for $90. It's wicked and evil. And then when you're about too lazy, they want to work. But the man who comes to work for that $90 an hour, he more than 90 because back home by here, that 90s are like a million.
Yeah.
But to me here in Trinidad, that 90 or that 150, it's pure pressure. You understand? But the wicked boy, they want to get a bulk of work and pay a small salary. And when they don't want to pay lazy, let me tell you something, if I come by you to work, and I know that job is value 300, and you want to give me 200, I work for 200. You say we want after.
Yeah.
That I will put out 200. They're too wicked and evil. I look out and listen.
Yes, my brother. And with that, we go to the newscast.
They talk. You talk. Come talk with us. On the street.
919 FM.
News from the street. 919fm.com. Here's what's happening.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago. I am Jason Thomas, and this is the 7 a.m. Major Newscast brought to you courtesy Street 919 FM. In the headlines, deadline extended for Trinidadian bondholders. U.S. passenger sues Caribbean Airlines. Regionally, 9th American dies mysteriously in the Dominican Republic. And internationally, U.S. Senate votes to block President Donald Trump's Saudi arms sale. And now for the news in detail. Trinidad Petroleum Holdings Limited has extended the deadline for bondholders to exchange their bonds for new securities until today at 5 p.m. In a release yesterday, the company said that as of Wednesday, the company had received approximately US $528.1 million of the principal amount of existing notes in the exchange offers. Since this exceeds $500 million, those who have tendered their notes for the exchange on or after June 5th will not be able to withdraw from the offer as per the terms and conditions outlined in a press release from the company on June 6. Note holders who tendered after June 5th will also not be able to withdraw. In other news, an American woman is suing Caribbean Airlines Limited, claiming a flight attendant pushed a food-serving cart onto her arm, causing injuries on a flight from New York to Jamaica in June 2017. According to court documents, Julie Smith has filed a federal lawsuit against the airline. Smith reportedly suffered personal injuries as a result of the incident. She is demanding judgment against Caribbean Airlines for damages and costs. In regional news, Joseph Allen, 55, of New Jersey, has become the 9th American tourist to die under suspicious circumstances while vacationing in the Dominican Republic. Allen was discovered lifeless in his hotel room at Terra Linda Resort in the town of Susau on June 13th. Since last year, Allen is the 9th American to die in the Dominican Republic. However, he was not a guest at the same resort where multiple other Americans have died, several of them after consuming drinks from the hotel minibar. According to reports, those travelers died at the Bahia Principe Resort. The Federal Bureau of Investigation is presently probing whether they consumed bootleg or tainted liquor. In international news, the U.S. Senate has voted to block the sale of billions of dollars worth of weapons to Saudi Arabia, striking a blow to President Donald Trump. Mr. Trump bypassed Congress last month in an attempt to push through the $8 billion deal, citing threats to Saudi Arabia from its bitter rival Iran. But on Thursday, the Republican-led Senate passed 3 resolutions to prevent the sale. That was a look at our news. Now for a look at the weather. For the period today until midnight, Trinidad and Tobago and the remainder of the Lesser Antilles, sunny, hazy, and at times breezy daytime conditions with a slight chance of brisk afternoon showers favoring hilly areas. Generally fair and hazy night. There is a moderate to high concentration of Saharan dust present over the region. Persons are advised to take necessary precautions. Seas are moderate, waves occasionally 2.5 meters in open waters, 1 meter, occasionally choppy at times in sheltered areas. It is currently 33 degrees Celsius in Piaco and 31 degrees Celsius in Crown Point. Before I leave, here's a reminder of our headlines. Deadline extended for Trinidadian bondholders. U.S. passenger sues Caribbean Airlines. Regionally, 9th American dies mysteriously in the Dominican Republic. And internationally, U.S. Senate votes to block President Donald Trump's Saudi arms sale. You've just heard the 7 a.m. national newscast on the Street 919 FM, brought to you courtesy Street 919 FM. Stay tuned for news headlines at 9. I am Jason Thomas. Do have a good morning, Trinidad and Tobago.
News from the street. 919fm.com.
Oh, Bacchanal. Oh, Bacchanal. This young woman stopped me, man, she out her sight. She get in the back seat and she sit down bad. Well, friends, when I look back, I nearly go mad. Hey, so I driving slow, don't know where to go. Thinking seriously, what happening to me? I couldn't understand. She said, driver man, so I turned to see. Then she said, mash up this thing for me. Oh yeah, yo, yeah. Mash it up, driver, please mash it up. Break it up, I tell you, don't try to stop. I'm not going far, just down by the dry river. So driver, somehow, you have to mash up this thing right now. Oh yeah, yo, yeah.
Saying a pleasant good morning going on to those of you locked on YouTube. Street 919 FM, Titans of Democracy live stream. Good morning to you all.
Driving and thinking how to work this thing. Have me all brain working, man, I'm suffering. she fidgeting. Driver, take this thing. When I turn to see, she's still sitting badly. Now I'm blind with rage at this crucial stage. So I'm listening, and this is all I hear she saying. Oh, yeah, yo. Mash it up, driver, please mash it up. Break it up, I tell you, don't try to stop. I'm not going far, just down by the dry river. So driver, somehow, you have to mash up this thing right now. Oh, yeah, yo, hit. She was talking about, oh yeah, yo, mash it up, driver, please mash it up. Break it up, you don't try to stop. I'm not going far, just down by the dry river. So driver, somehow, you have to mash up this thing right now. Oh yeah, yo, mash it up, driver, please mash it up. Break it up, I tell you, don't try to stop. I'm not going far, just down by the dry river. So driver, somehow, you have to mash up this thing right now. Oh yeah, yo, mash it up, driver, please mash it up. Break it up, I tell you, don't try to stop. I'm not going far, just down by the dry river. So driver, somehow, you have to mash up this thing right now. Oh yeah, yo, mash it up, driver, please mash it up.
You talk, come talk with us. On the street,
919 FM.
At Green Dot, we're making it easier for you with the all-new G-Dot customer portal. Get 24/7 access to your account from all your smart devices. View your account status, see your active services and hardware, view your balance, pay your bills, set up recurring payments, and more. Simply visit gd.tt today and register with your account number and email address to access this service. The all-new G-Dot customer portal. It's just one of the ways Green Dot is making it easier for you. Green Dot, improving and simplifying lives.
The annual Martlot Fisherman Festival is here again. 3 massive days in the beautiful village of Martlot. Starting Friday, 28 June with a big welcome party for everyone with lots of fish food, drinks, and entertainment to blow you away. Then on Saturday, 29 June, it's the main event. It's the annual Martlot Fisherman Fest featuring the boss himself, Iwa George.
Come and run for your blessings. Come and run for your blessings.
Alongside a cast of top radio DJs, including Tech Sounds, Kabuki, Nigel Bob, Trapstar, DJ Sky, and many more. Gates open from 6 p.m. and we're fetting till the next morning. This year, a small entrance fee will be collected, so hurry and get your $100 tickets from Darrell's Famous Foods, Valencia, Arima, Randy, and all bars on the North Coast. Also look out for the Matla tickets for $60 from committee members. Remember, on Saturday, 29 June, the only place to be is the annual Matla Fisherman Fest. Then on Sunday, 30th June, we introduce for the first time Matla Fisherman Cool Down from 11 a.m. till midnight. Admission is free. So come early to secure your space. For more information, call the Matla Fisherman Hotline at 361-1752.
Win mega money now! $19 plus $26.
That's right. Playway making your money mega. Win $19
$90 plus $26 with the Playway Mega Ball today. With only 2 white balls, that's a 1 in 3 chance to win 90 times your bet for just an additional $1 minimum. Win mega money with the $90 to 1 Mega Ball. Mega Ball wager cannot exceed base Playway wager. Make your mark today with Playway Mega Ball. Players must be 18 and over. Play responsibly.
Trinidad, it's your turn to have your say. Be part of the public consultations on the National Child Policy. North consultations will be held at the UE Inn and Conference Center on June 24th for adults and June 25th for children. South consultations for children June 28th at Naparima Boys College, and for adults July 4th at the San Fernando City Hall Auditorium. All consultations start at 8 a.m. To register, call 627-1163 or email at events_opmgca@gov.tt. The National Child Policy is here. Let your voice be heard. This message brought to you by the Office of the Prime Minister, Gender and Child Affairs.
Prevent Obesity in Youth Worldwide presents the 4th annual Cardiac Burnout at the Queen's Park Savannah opposite TGI Fridays, Saturday 15th July 2019 from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. Cost for this event is $50 and that includes a t-shirt, slim fit, uniquely fit, group fit, individual fit, gym fit, and all can get fit. For more information, call 495-4063 or 348-4305 or email at preventobesityinyouth@gmail.com. Check us on Facebook at Promoting Wellness and Preventing Obesity in Youth, or visit our website at www.preventobesityinyouthworldwide.com.
We don't have to suffer. At Mother Nature, we sell herbs. 29 different herbs. They are all in tablet form. We have the herbs that will remove all this sickness from our system. In other words, no human being could subject someone get sick. We could only get sick by what get into the system. Some of us could attract things from our parents, but it is not us. Anything inside of us that is not us must come out. In 6 weeks' time, you'll no longer be a diabetic. You was on Mother Nature course?
Yes, sir.
How long did you take it for?
1 week.
And what was the result?
I lost 13 pounds.
13 pounds in 6 days?
Yes, I did.
Call us now. 623-3300. 736-9872. Call now. We do deliveries at any part of Trinidad and Tobago. Mother Nature, located at the corner of Park and St. Vincent Street, Port of Spain.
No way. We welcome you to join Pastor Kelvin, Harry Narayan, and friends every third Friday in the month from 12 midnight to 5 a.m. for the Way, the Truth, the Life, all-night ministry right here on the street 919 FM. For further information, call 686-3845 or 770-9915. God bless you.
The Street 919 FM is pleased to introduce their Gospel and Worship Church package. This package gives the churches an opportunity to spread the word of the Lord on a frequency which has a wide listenership. If you are interested in being a part of this campaign, please contact our sales department at 628-3460. The Street 919 FM Gospel and Worship Church package.
Enhance your home today. Give yourself the comfort and style that you crave with furniture from Stylus Furniture Limited at 2 locations, number 51 Rushworth Street, San Fernando, and number 101 Craignash Village, Princestown. Select furniture with intricate designs and colors that give your home or office that special look. Visit or call today, 652-2542. Stylus Furniture Limited, for the style in you.
Turn your lights down low and listen to the Master's radio.
You are invited to join Pastors Morris and Agnes Johnson of the Church of the Firstborn Assembly Miracle Center located at number 399 Eastern Main Road, Guayco in Sangre Grande for the Old Time Gospel Hour. Heard every Wednesday night from 10 p.m. to 11 p.m. on the Street 919 FM. Designed with you in mind, this program deals with today's issues from a biblical perspective. You will be given the opportunity to call in and interact with us. Micah 6:8 says, He hath showed thee, O man, what is good, and what doth the Lord require of thee, but to do justly, and to love mercy, and walk humbly with thy God. Your financial support through the First Citizens Bank will be greatly appreciated. Account number 795222. For more information, call 753-1113 or email at church668hope@gmail.com.
Talk your talk, but we know talk. Come talk with us. The Street 919 FM. Welcome back on the inside. This is the Titans of Democracy. And we continuing to take your calls. Caller, good morning.
Hey, good morning to you, my brother. How are you going again?
Hey, I did cool pad now happening.
I did. I was just watching an interview on TV6 Boost.
Mm-hmm.
You see, people have to, when they're going on that interview, they have to go there with some kind of sense. they have to know what they're going to talk. You can't go on an interview and don't know how to talk, don't know what to say, and talk is stupidness. You know this 12-man protest reached to constitutional reform now?
Constitutional reform?
That is what the 12-man protest reached to now. That was the discussion on TV6 5 minutes ago. You understand? Are these people sure what they're about? These people sure what they're about? The last interview here was a woman. This interview today is a man. What really going on in this country? What really going on in this country, boy? I want these people to come out and fool the population. These people have a political agenda. I don't have no problem with people having a political agenda, Bruce. But come out and let the population know where you stand.
I agree.
That is what I say. It's free. It must be fair. Everybody know I am a PNM and I'm not going to hide it. But come out and let the population know what you for. Don't play snake, don't play stooge. I wonder if the crossing that woman from New York crossed, they make them trim. I gone.
Ah, boy. Eh. The way the cookie crumbles, eh? Caller, good morning.
Good morning. Is this Jason?
Yes, it is.
Okay, good morning. Yeah.
Morning.
On your news, you had where an American woman is suing Caribbean Airlines.
Yeah.
Right. Now, I'm saying, when you buy a space in the plane to sit, you're supposed to be within that space, not so?
Yeah. Agreed.
I don't know where the woman was when she said that they rammed this thing into her hand. Because, I mean, the Caribbean Airline, I can't expect them to be paid. I don't want them, I don't want them to be just paying enough money and running down the airline and somebody sue you for those petty things. If you choose to put, a cart is coming, and you choose to put your arm in the cart's way, whose fault is that? That's yours. Although I said I don't know where her arm was at the time, but I can't see, unless the plane was damaged, the air hostess jammed her seat and, the thing broke and her arm was there, on the inside. I don't understand. I want to know exactly what happened. Everybody wants to sue. American loves to sue her. So I don't know where she was and why she wants to sue. But anyway, another thing as a caller called a while ago, stating somebody was a man. I didn't hear the whole thing, but because I saw something on YouTube and I wanted to address that too. When you choose to marry another woman, why that woman has to dress up like a man? You're not choosing a man. You're choosing a woman. So that who you are marrying is a woman and should also be in a wedding dress. Because that's your choice. I have nothing to do, I have no objection to anybody of their lifestyle. But I'm just saying, if you choose a woman, be a woman all the time because it's a woman you choose. So you can't choose a woman and then she dressing up like a man. Because you remember what happened in the nightclub some years ago in Woodbrook where they put out this person so he look like a man. You want to dress like a man, carry a girl, they let the girlfriend in and they let you out. You have to be sure who you want to be. Okay, good morning.
Thank you. Now, for those of you that have been locked on since early this morning, you will have noticed that I played my disclaimer before I started the show. And I am going to play it during the show. I am going to play it at the end of the show. That's to safeguard myself and my employers. Caller, good morning.
Morning, Bruce.
Yeah, morning.
Bruce, morning. Watching this whole thing at show, me and some of my friends came to one conclusion. But at some point, oil and he don't want to pay for it. That is plain and simple. He want oil, he don't want to pay for it. So you want to call conflict and name and background around it, so you could deal with whoever, and then and then you get your for cheap price. Same thing over here in Venezuela.
Yeah.
It's all you want to. And he wrote up a site. And next thing, these guys who sit in a protest, I pass every day when I go to them, see them lighting candles in front of the parliament building and set a protest. Them fellas get a salary, and them fellas know who the opinion and why they game. So I mean, I won't talk about them because them over the first salary. When them was when we put it on our bill. When them was for Section 34. All of a sudden, now they have an issue with this government. Them don't even know why they put us. Where get this protest? Because you don't have no beef. And then now they want to say, that's all, is that a dictator? You could protest with a dictator? No, them on God, what's that? Them doesn't understand what they're doing. Because you say that's all, is that a dictator? But you put us in outside of Ireland. You know the dictatorship?
They don't know what it
check
means.
China. Check China. Check Russia. Check places like Germany. You want to understand? Check North Korea. You want to understand that? You can protest there? Anyhow, I mean, this is, again, with these so-called union leaders, I have no idea what I'm really want them because like them man, just want to get on TV and make us feel ourselves because again, you're telling people last time when the other government was in charge, you're saying the government also had non-stop money, take we get now. We got to wait till next union get something. So say, well, I want this now because this union get that. But you are the first man. Sign for 5%. And when you sign, you're on high. And you're coming out to support all Russia on the country. Why? Because you ain't getting no money in cold doors. And you can't be campaigning. You can't be campaigning and still a union leader. Let go the union and go and campaign. Don't use the union strength and force and money because of the campaign. Campaign on your own party. Let go the union and you go and campaign on your own party because the crowd you had is union crowd. Not people who come to your party for policies. Let go the union and keep your party into the and protest across the. Have a nice day, everyone.
My friend, take care. Caller, good morning.
Good.
Yes, morning.
I want to come back in and ask a question. You mentioned something about earlier when I read the thing about land grabbing. Was it Carpechina?
Yeah, was in Carpechina.
And is it local people or was it because I think in the mix I heard Venezuelans and Colombians?
Yeah, that is what it said in the article.
So the land grabbing starts to mean that we will have the asset of slum construction. You mean after the government worked so hard, and even in Tobago as well, you have a section of the works department there that was worked so hard going through the country. Whenever they see an illegal construction, they break it down. That's why you would realize Tobago don't have squatting. I don't know for Trinidad because like down here they never used to work. But what will happen now? Where is that what we want in this country? I hope the government work fast and work on that, because with these people coming here, they have to know where they were going and what was the intention. They have to work and rent. Yeah. So I don't expect that they come in here to develop a situation that we're not accustomed to here or that the government have tried so hard to limit. Because that is not an easy situation, Because we here trying to work and buy land and rent and try to beg HTC and whoever looking for a shelter over their head. We don't want outsiders coming here to land grab here, That's not going to go so easy. I don't like that. What I heard you already this morning, I don't like this one of it at all. And as for the Bruce, as for the Duke, I watch him with that march in the big one. I say, I feel he should go on. I want to tell Duke, if you listen to this program, go and join your family out in Hollywood, though. Because I find he could do well to join his Wakanda family out there in acting. They're not serious. They're not for real. And Roger, where were you all this time? Since after money payout, I didn't hear him at all. Everybody get a nice money. And very quiet. All of a sudden, you come in on Labor Day to ask about tell you the truth about Petrotrin. When every Monday morning, they pitch in tent outside Petrotrin till the last rig they take and carry out of the country. All they want the country to pay all them more money with what? You pay money when you earn money. A company can't be not earning money and all they want to raise up pay and more money every time and every Monday morning 10 pitching outside there. Roger, go back in your slumber. Hey, again, nice money, keep quiet. Thank you, Bruce.
Thank you. Caller, good morning.
You see a flight attendant coming on with drinks and a trolley, right? You go put your hand. This is conversation I'm looking for. If you people in Caribbean stupid or you must try that American airline, I see them who as a terrorist. Bruce, you understand why? You will tell me, the opposition don't want the pension. Listen to Andy. They don't want the pension. Thank you. You will make good use of it. They will, the Minister of Finance should do. All I want is supposed to give the opposition the pension money. Take that money and give it to workers because they work real hard. 5 hours a week, 10 hours a week. Right? 7 to 12. Give the CPR workers that money. They're working for $80 a day. They need to be working for $100 and something dollars. Because they work real hard. That the place looking good. Ragamuffin. Run the reggae, boy. Ragamuffin style.
Caller, good morning.
Bruce.
Morning.
Yeah, morning to listeners. One session wherever is Bruce, I had a great mad man. Yeah, we want more money. Give the workers the money. But Bruce, I like that point you bring was a very important point. Let me tell you this. The government make the economic migrants to sign something to stay here to work for a year. Squatting, as I know, it is illegal.
Yeah.
Right, Bruce?
Yeah.
And if they are found squatting, they will have to be deported.
Yep.
Because the government say, the PNM government say, I listen carefully, if you break any of our laws, you will be deported. I know what your John said,
yep.
Bruce?
Correct.
Didn't I hear that?
Yep.
So if they are found squatting or land grabbing or on a piece of land where state owned, you will have to be deported. I know what I said. I just was listening to the big wigs. You understand?
Yep.
So if they are found squatting or land grabbing, they will have to be deported. So I think, Lena, that's supposed to solve the problem. And we have to talk about it often. So the people on top will get the message. If these people are found breaking our laws, any one of our laws, they will have to go back home. That is what the sign 2 weeks ago, in the 2 week spell that they had, is what they agreed to, is what the government said. They have them as economic migrants. They will help them. They will give them so forth and so forth. But I didn't hear land grabbing. It was a part of the agreement.
Nope.
I never heard that. Right? So, I stick into the law because I pay rent in a HEC. I ain't go and break no law and squat no way and build no unsightly place or land grab anywhere. I paddling my own canoe, taking my pressure, hoping to get mortgage. You understand? So everybody, just like myself, if I see other people coming from outside the country and getting land, whether they're fool, I can't sit down here and take that. I want to own land too, but I abiding with the law and I doing what I supposed to do as a citizen of this country. Right? Saving more money, paying my bills all the time, paying all my taxes, doing the right thing, paying my speeding tickets for one. I have to do the right thing. So let other people come here and do the right thing also.
Correct.
I done talk.
Yeah, man. So I have an obituary to do. I'm going to do that. When I return, we're going to continue taking your calls. So keep it locked to the Street 919 FM. This is the Titans of Democracy. It's Bacchanal Friday. Street 919 FM has been asked to announce the passing of Peter Trim of Capdeville, Point Fortin, who departed this life at the age of 84 years on Thursday, the 13th of June 2019, at home for the aged Seaview, Capdeville, Point Fortin. He will be lovingly remembered as the son of the late Christopher Trim and Rachel Thomas, husband of the late Pearl Trim, father of Sherilyn, deceased, Charmaine Pascal, Cecile Ann Joseph, Pauline Trim, and Nicole Shugdunk. Grandfather of 8, brother of James, John deceased, Merle deceased, Selwyn deceased, Philbert, Gerard, Doyle, Philip, Shirley, Errol, Owen deceased, Elva, Carol, deceased, Evans deceased, Merle, Shirley, Veronica, George, Jennifer deceased, Allison, Linda, Phyllis deceased, and Sharon deceased. Uncle of many, brother-in-law of Edna deceased, Marlene, Sydney deceased, Wilfred, Winifred, Alma, David, Desmond and son. Father-in-law of Keith Pascal, Randolph Joseph deceased, and Teofkik Shondu. Friend of the McNish, LaCroix, and Collin families. The funeral service for the late Peter Trim will take place on Friday, the 21st of June, 2019, at 2 p.m. at St. Anthony's Roman Catholic Church, Guapo, Capdeville Main Road, Point Fortin, thence to the Point Fortin Cemetery, Reed Road, Point Fortin. Inquiries can be made at Elite Funeral Homes Limited at 648-3462.
Ziggy Rankin, and right now you're listening to the Titans of Democracy. You don't know. Real talk.
The Titans of Democracy. On the Street 919 FM.
Hey, just in case you didn't know, every morning on the Street 919 FM, taking Sharon and Bruce Wayne, the Titans of Democracy. That's the morning show.
It's Friday!
DJ Bruce Wayne.
So welcome back on The Inside. As we say, I continue to take your calls. Caller, good morning.
Good morning, Bruce. How are you?
Morning. I'm doing fine. How are you doing this morning?
Not too bad. Where is Sharon?
She's out for the day. She's a bit under the weather today.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah.
You'll take care of yourself. Anyhow, Bruce, I hear the people and them complaining, boy, about, it is people coming. And first was the Chinese. We had the Africans. We had complaints about the Jamaicans. Now it's the Venezuelans. My problem is, Bruce, I'm hearing a lot of people, even before these people were here, complaining it has no work. Now, if it has no work, how come the people coming and getting work? And all they're claiming they go take your work. A breaking the dog as raw as I could find. If it had no work, then what work are they going and take? That means they're taking the work what you didn't want. Right or wrong? Because the work is available. I saw that Prestige Holding was outside. I heard Royal Castle was outside of the registration centers looking to hire people, and Prestige said that because people not coming and staying in the work. So it's not that anybody's taking your job. I hear people are all complaining about they giving them medical. Well, let me explain people something. If you have people in the country and they start getting sick and you don't see about it, you know what's going to happen, Bruce? You will have epidemics. And then maybe, we can't have a pandemic in our country, but we will end up with an epidemic. You cannot allow people to remain sick in your country. That will be stupidity. So while we might be having a problem, yes, yes, I understand that they will be increasing our importation rate because regardless of what, they gotta eat food.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of people who will be benefiting, especially, it's not the government's fault that you didn't get yourself in a gear. Most of the people who have homes for rent will be benefiting tremendously. You're not hearing them complaining, right?
No.
We're hearing certain people complaining because they don't see the benefits. Of a matter of fact, they cannot because they never get themselves in place. I know plenty of people ain't gonna like me, but I do not care because there's reality, there's fact, and there's opinion. You always have a show in the evening time for that. Fact versus opinion. And plenty people might have an opinion that, this is a problem. But there's only a problem because you allowed it to become a problem. If you didn't get yourself in line, how can you benefit? We had free education. Many people didn't go and get educated. Plenty did, but many did not. You have free tertiary education. Many people did not take advantage of these things. And then you come and you have a problem that there is no jobs for me. And the jobs and the quantities I have available are too cheap. What if it is you're not qualified for $1,000 a day job, but only qualified for $100 a day job, and you're getting $100, then you're being paid for what you are qualified to do. It's not nobody's fault but your own. And this is a problem people have to understand and deal with the situations. If you see anything happening, well, then you have to adjust yourself to do better. Not complain and keep watching everybody. And we're not watching ourselves. As Michael Jackson said, start with the man in the mirror. If we start looking inward, we will solve most of our problems because we are the ones that actually are the authors of our own issues and demise. We have to look in. We don't try to. We like to blame. It's easy to blame somebody, no? It is really easy to blame. The best thing if you do WhatsApp relationship. When you WhatsApp relationship, you'll see the husband will blame the wife will blame the husband. But most of the time it's both parties not doing what they're supposed to, and you end up in a problem. It is inside. It is inward, and we have to deal with it. Let us start with forget about everybody else and start fixing us. If we fix us, then it doesn't matter. If all of us will be were employed, then nobody would not be able to come here and get any job. But we didn't want to do certain jobs. I just watch around when it is you're driving, looking around and watch at the amount, the people who are doing this CPEP. It's about 80% is women. But you're hearing men complaining it is hard work. Why are you not working? The women going and taking the work because they want work. They have children to mind. Or somehow the men and them just throw the children and them by the wayside. Because all them studying this to get money to go online. Come on now, man, people. All this start to be real. Bruce, you all have a nice day if you can.
Only one thing you ain't talk about, my friend. If you're qualified to get $200, but they still want to pay you $100, because that happens a lot. There are a lot of people working, they're very skilled, and they're not being paid what they should be paid for what they are doing. This thing is something I doesn't really want to get into, because I have had some experiences with this, and I can tell you, at times it's not easy out there. Caller, good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Humphrey.
Morning.
As to what a couple of callers would have said, there's a distinction where the government would have made it early between whether those persons, some of the Venezuelans, are migrants or refugees. As economic migrants, again, there are limited things that the country have to provide for persons who fall under that term. Whereas with a refugee, they have to be assimilated within the society, be given everything that the citizens of that particular country is entitled to. Whereas migrants have very limited access to what the citizens of the country is entitled to. So limited basic healthcare, no education and all that. In terms of the land grabbing, I am saying if persons in our area is saying that Venezuelans come in and grab the land, they just take pictures when people on the ground dying and people falling. When the police come and talk too hard, they just take pictures and post it up. So you tell me Venezuelan coming in your community, grabbing land, and you only putting it up on Facebook and making a noise, nothing, and for lesser things, all it does make noise. Right? I can't understand that. Again, all the arms of the country have to work to treat with this Venezuelan situation to manage it. The government did their part by doing the registration and all that. The police have their work to do. Immigration have their work to do. Custom, Coast Guard. The citizens of this country also have a job to do. And if we work together, we'll be able to manage this situation and it won't get away from us. But with this land grabbing thing, to me, that's sounding like fear-mongering, because I can't see Venezuelans coming in a community. You must know them. They can't hide because they don't speak in English. And even if they speak English, the accent is very heavy. And taking land and always just complaining and only put it on Facebook, calling from a group, doing nothing, call the police, anything. So again, we need to think logically about this situation. They are here, we can't take them and put them back. What we have to do is make sure all arms of the state is working to keep this under control. They had a deadline to register, that has gone. If you're not register, my thinking is if the police hold you out there, ask for your receipt because they ain't getting minister's registration card out there, and you don't have it on you, man, you cannot produce it. My thinking is they're going to be picked up, whether you go to the detention center or not, and then they make provisions for you to get back to Venezuela. My thing is if you're out on the sea, the Coast Guard and them, and there's a boatload coming in, that they will be turned back, that they cannot gain entry here. So I'm saying again, if all arms of the state work together, we can manage the situation.
Thank you. I agree with her. Caller, good morning.
Good morning to you, Brucey.
Hi, good morning, my dear. How are you this morning?
Good, good, good. How are you today?
I'm doing fine.
Nice. I just tuned in, got up a little late and have to organize some things in Human Soap. And I just getting a little gist of what is happening. And I'm hearing about land grabbing and so on. And they said they want to charge it to the Venezuelans or whoever. But Bruce, the thing is, if the Venezuelans are breaking the law, they have to be deported.
Yep.
Right? And according to the caller before me, she put it down in perspective. The arms of the law, the police, the army, immigration, everybody, we have to be, and we the citizens, we have to be vigilant. And if we allow things to get out of hand, that is where all our troubles going to really start and come down like a ton of bricks. So we have to be vigilant. And if you see something, you say something. Isn't that so, Bruce?
Yep.
You see them grabbing, you see them doing wrong things, whatever it is, you say something. And then Mr. Gary Griffith, I don't want to call him Gary. I like to show respect to the office. Mr. Griffith, the Commissioner of Police, Mr. Griffith says, if you see something or whatever it is, he has his direct line. If you don't want to speak to the other people, you call him and let him know until he can take action. Okay? He's one man, there's a team of them, and they can send out their people. We have to keep we have a beautiful Twin Island state here. Beautiful land that God put us here to dwell together in harmony. Nobody going to come from anywhere and make our land uninhabitable for all of us. We have to be vigilant. You see something, say something, take pictures, call the police, call the army, Coast Guard, immigration, wherever, and have it dealt with. That's all you know. If we see something and we say something and do what is right, we'll be all right. Thank you, my dear. Blessings.
Thank you. Let me give a quick read on this. There is said to be an invasion of Colombians and Venezuelans at Brickfield in Carapichaima, which are causing grave concerns by villagers who are claiming that illegal activities are on a rampant increase, including state land grabbing, drug trafficking, guns and ammunition trafficking, and human trafficking. Now, that was the paragraph that I read earlier. It goes on to say, the villagers are now calling on Police Commissioner Gary Griffith and other relevant authorities to intervene and clean up the area in an attempt to restore peace, law, and order. They claim that their numerous reports to a nearby police station have fallen on deaf ears and blind eyes, mainly because they believe that there is an alleged relationship between a senior police officer at the station and a female Colombian woman. It is alleged that the woman is the mother of a young Colombian man who is described as the mastermind behind many of the illegal activities in the area. So they have been making reports, according to them, and it's falling on deaf ears. Caller, good morning.
Yes, my Bruce. Morning.
Morning.
All right. Now, you see what is going on, right? If it is this thing gets bad, whose fault is it? If it is officers are taking bribes, there's where we have a problem, and we have had this problem perpetually.
Yeah.
Where officers are on the take, regardless whether it's Trinidadian, Venezuelan, or Colombian, or whoever. Now, the biggest problem is that while we have the registration issue, and we know that if it is you are caught and you are not registered, whatever, and you're supposed to be sent back. The issue is that just like what we had previously, where it is there are a number of, I'm trying to get a nice word to say it, but ladies of the night of Venezuelan persuasion, and the officers were big partakers of that. This is where we have the problem, where we have errant officers. And that is a big task for Mr. Griffith to deal with, but it's not that it's only because the Venezuelans are here. That was a big problem all the time. We always had this problem. Now it's just going to be magnified because the same ones who was doing it before get a better opportunity. As they say, motive, opportunity. Those are two of the big ingredients of a crime, not so? Now, by the way, the reason I didn't mention about underpay is because most I believe everybody in Trinidad underpaid. I saw even you underpaid.
We'll let me go down that road.
So I didn't bother to go in that direction because that is a phenomenon across the board in Trinidad and Tobago. I think even recently the ministers and them was claiming that they underpaid. Right? So that is a phenomenon across the, so I didn't bother to go that direction because that's a waste of time. Everybody in this country underpaid.
Oh gosh.
And the last time I was doing, I did a check on international payments for my job description.
Yeah.
And I was underpaid even to a 10-year-old survey.
Wow.
Right? So, I mean, it doesn't make sense going in that direction.
Right.
It don't make sense going in that direction because that's a phenomenon across the board. People already get... That's why I think we have so much... anyhow, let me don't go in that direction.
I know, but I say that, but here don't go down that road.
But as I said, the problem is that now Mr. Griffith might be able to get a good chance because people do not... When you see people doing certain things, a lot of the time it's because what did I tell you from small? Be careful of what you continue to do because habits this become lifestyle. So if you see that officers now are getting involved in corrupt issues and it will be easier to get them now with the Venezuelans, it is not that it is just something that come out of the blue. That was their habits and it has become their lifestyle. They are corrupt and polluted officers. And we can't fool ourselves and say they don't have.
My brother, leave it there.
Thanks, man.
We got to go. The daily word for today is mind, body, and spirit. To live my best life, all aspects of myself must work together, mind, body, and spirit. Each element has its unique purpose and qualities, but functions optimally when it works in harmony with the others. I strive to maintain a balance between these parts and nurture them all equally. Jesus came and took the bread and gave it to them, and did the same with the fish. The third time that Jesus appeared to his disciples. John 21:13-14. This is where I have to leave it for today. Up next, we got Miss Julia Davy, One Shot, One Kill. She is in the building. Keep it locked to the Street 919 FM. This was the Titans of Democracy, Bacchanal Friday. Up next, One Shot, One Kill, Fire Friday.
You talk, come talk with us. On the Street 919 FM. Tune in to the Street 919 FM every Tuesday and Thursday from 7:05 p.m. to 8 p.m. to listen to the Temple of Restoration with Bishop Anthony and his team. The Temple of Restoration is located at number 12 Endeavour Road, Chaguanas, next to Quartz Building, opposite the QREP taxi stand. For more information, call 488-4413 and 777-8691. The Temple of Restoration, where Jesus changes lives. Enagic change your water, change your life. Enagic water purifier, one machine, 5 types of water. Enagic makes strong Kangen water with an 11.5 pH. Kangen water with 8.5 to 9.5 pH, healthy drinking and cooking water. Clean water with 7.0 pH. Beauty water for skin, hair, and plants with a 6.0 pH. Strong acid water with a 2.5 pH. This water is known to disinfect, kill viruses and bacteria. Listen to the Street 919 FM with Pastor Alkaline John every Tuesday from 11:05 a.m. to noon and every Wednesday from 8:05 p.m. to 9 p.m. as he talks to you weekly about how to improve your quality of life through purifying and drinking water. For more information, call or WhatsApp Pastor John at 516-286-7079. don't have to suffer.
At Mononetia, we sell herbs. 29 different herbs. They are all in tablet form. We have the herbs that will remove all this sickness from our system. In other words, no human being could subject one get sick. We could only get sick by what get into the system. Some of us could attract things from our parents, but it is not us. Anything inside of us that is not us must come out. In 6 weeks' time, you will no longer be a diabetic. You was on Mononetia course?
Yes, sir.
How long did you take it for?
1 week.
And what was the result?
I lost 13 pounds.
13 pounds in 6 days?
Yes, I did.
Call us now, 623-3300, 736-9872. Call now. We do deliveries at any part of Trinidad and Tobago. Mother Nature, located at the corner of Park and St. Vincent Street, Port of Spain.
No way. Enhance your home today. Give yourself the comfort and style that you crave with furniture from Stylus Furniture Limited at 2 locations, number 51 Rushworth Street, San Fernando, and number 101 Craignash Village, Princestown. Select furniture with intricate designs and colors that give your home or office that special look. Visit or call today, 652-2542. Stylus Furniture Limited, for the style in you.
The annual Matlock Fisherman Festival is here again. 3 massive days in the beautiful village of Matlock, starting Friday 28 June with a big welcome party for everyone with lots of fish food, drinks and entertainment to blow you away. Then on Saturday 29 June, it's the main event. It's the annual Matlock Fisherman Fest featuring the boss himself, Iwo George.
Come and run for your blessings. Come and run for your blessings. The water blessings.
Alongside a cast of top radio DJs, including Tech Sounds, Kabuki, Nigel Bob, Trapstar, DJ Sky, and many more. Gates open from 6 p.m. and we fetting till the next morning. This year, a small entrance fee will be collected, so hurry and get your $100 tickets from Darrell's Famous Foods, Valencia, Arima, Randy, and all bars on the North Coast. Also look out for the Matlock tickets for $60 from committee members. Remember, on Saturday 29 June, the only place to be is the annual Matlock Fisherman Fest. Then on Sunday 30th June, we introduce for the first time Matlock Fisherman Cool Down from 11 a.m. till midnight. Admission is free. So come early to secure your space. For more information, call the Matlock Fisherman Hotline at 361-1752.
Are you suffering from low energy or digestion and sluggish bowel movement? Well, Healthy Life Package is here to help you. The Healthy Life Package is a 6-day package that cleans the blood, cleans parasites from the digestive system, removes toxins, increases energy levels, frees the bowel movements, reduces inflammation, improves blood circulation, regulates blood pressure, and reduces blood sugar for the price of only $660. To buy a package or for more information, call the Street 919 FM or call 271-5443. Prevent Obesity in Youth Worldwide presents the 4th annual Cardia Burnout at the Queen's Park Savannah opposite TGI Fridays, Saturday 15th July 2019 from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. Cost for this event is $50 and that includes a t-shirt, slim fit, uniquely fit, group fit, individual fit, gym fit, and all can get fit. For more information, call 495-4063 or 348-4305 or email at Prevent Obesity in Youth